Well, Mark here, guys, as we sit in day 20 of government controlled free speech. I found it pretty interesting that the site is actually updated since I saw it and wanted to do a video on it. But it appears within around the last 12 hours or so, this same president who was criticizing President elect Trump about the possible use of executive orders has now signed 4 executive orders in about 10 hours. So it looks like this most recent one was removing sanctions against Sudan. Now, I don't really understand what all of this stuff exactly is in reference to and how important it is. One of them is amending the eligibility criteria for being awarded the Purple Heart. One of them's talking about designating the World Organization for Animal Health as a public international organization entitled for certain privileges. What are any privileges? I'm not really sure. I'm not exactly even 100% sure what this organization even does. So I'm not going to get into that. But what I want you to see right here, and I don't even understand this either. And I think if most of you are like me and you see, here, let me scroll down here and I'll show to you. Now, this is exclusions from the Federal Labor Management Relations Program. Now, this sounds like something that would be kind of boring and not really worth the interest until you actually go down and read the thing. And basically, they've got a bunch of code that directly, I guess it's legal stuff that they have written for certain areas of the Department of Defense. And what this is saying right here is that by executive order, Obama is altering the wording in this documentation about the Department of Defense. Now, because there's so much stuff in here, and because there's so much stuff getting altered, I'd really need to be able to see the original wording and see how they changed the wording to give you a really good idea of what exactly is being changed. But as you see, as you scroll through here, there's a whole bunch of stuff here that's in this documentation about these Department of Defense people that are getting changed by executive order by Obama. And what I want to note here, because I think this is an important part, and I'm sure somebody's going to come out and break the story of what this all really means, but this is what I want y'all to see, because this is what I saw. Okay? And he says it was amended, or there was an executive order on 1979 as amended, is further amended by, and it's revising section 1 through 204. Right? So it says to read as follows, and then it says, and as you see in A, Office of the Deputy Chief of Staff, G2 Intelligence, and all G2 Intelligence offices within Army Commands, Army Service Component Commands, and direct reporting units. United States Army Intelligence and Security Council, right? Headquarters, United States our Cyber and Secondary Unit, right? Army Cyber Operations Integration Center, right? And this whole thing is talking about intelligence, 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 intelligence. And as we know, there's a big war going on inside our own intelligence department right now. It's all come out that our own intelligence agency created a completely erroneous 30-page document about Donald Trump that included him being in these supposed relationships where they're into water sports and pissing on each other while they're doing it. Right? Our own intelligence agency did this, y'all. And these are the people who we're supposed to believe are telling us the truth. These are the people that we're supposed to believe that Russians trying to hack the election. These are the same freaking people who joined together and told us there was weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. And these same people who said that there was weapons of mass destruction in Iraq just sent him 130 tons of uranium. This is a brilliant intelligence community we have working in the United States. So once again, y'all, I don't know exactly what this means, but I do know there's something real crazy going on in our intelligence community. So many unprecedented things are happening, it's quite disturbing. But it seems to me all this code being reworded about the intelligence community leads me to believe that Barack Obama is giving the intelligence community more power to do what it needs to do without oversight to take out Donald Trump and to stop this election from happening. Hopefully we will get more information on it. Once again, there's so much stuff in here that's been changed. There's no way to know what it all means, but you can't tell me this big war going on in our intelligence community that Obama just willy-nilly goes in and makes this monster rewrite of an executive order from 1979 to serve his own purpose 3 days before, 7 or 8 days before he jumps into office. This is not good. I don't know exactly what it means. This is not good. And I just wanted to make sure that y'all are aware that while y'all are off doing your thing and waiting for Trump to get elected, Obama's putting in the work. Anyways, just want to make y'all aware. Y'all take care.